everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a second-hand book haul for you guys. I've been attempting to rein in my book buying just a little bit, mainly because I don't want my TBR to grow any larger than it already is. And B, I don't have enough money to buy that many new books. So I decided to opt for some secondhand books, and I'm really excited to show you those. But before we get into it, I actually want to talk about the company that I'm partnering with for this video, which is Ana Luisa. I've worked with them before, and when they reached out and wanted to work with me again, I was like, absolutely, like, say less, honestly. So I have a couple of pieces of jewelry that I want to show you, and I'm so excited. So if you don't know what Ana Luisa is, they are a jewelry company with an amazing sustainability mission. I seriously respect them so much for what they're trying to do as a jewelry company. They're completely carbon neutral and water neutral, and all of their packaging and whatnot is all made of recycled materials, which is just so important, and I love that they make that like a main talking point about their brand. They also have really affordable pieces, which I know is kind of hard to find when you're shopping for sustainable items, with all of their jewelry starting at $39, but if you want something a little bit nicer, they do have some more luxury items if you're looking for that. Now that we've talked about all of that, let me show you the 4 pieces of jewelry that they kindly sent me. First up, I actually have the earrings that I'm wearing right now. These are the Celeste earrings in silver, but they also have them in gold if that's more your vibe. It's a little moon and star, and I love these so much. I will be wearing them 24/7. They're so cute. They also have sent me the necklace that I am wearing right now, and this is the May necklace, and it looks like a little moon with a little pearly circle going on, and it's so cute. Again, anything like celestial with moons and stars and all that stuff, I love. So I will definitely also be getting a lot of use out of this. They also sent me these really adorable like safety pin heart earrings, and these are the Cora earrings. I love anything with like hearts on it, so I was sold. When I saw these, there's no way I couldn't get them. And then lastly, we have like a little 2-parter kind of necklace. So this is sold as one like item, but it comes with 2, so it's kind of like you're getting 2 necklaces. Oh my god, my hands are shaking and they're so light. So this is the garden necklace, and this is the one in black, but they also have it in green or blue if you want something a little bit different. I like the black just because it'll go with more things, and I love how dainty these chains are. I think it's gonna be just a really good addition to like a basic outfit. So if you liked any of the pieces that you saw me just talk about, or you just want to take a look around their website, the link will be in the top of my description, and you can also use my code katieisreadingyt for 10% off any purchase that you might want to purchase. Yeah, that was smooth. Anyway, thank you so much to Ana Luisa for partnering with me on this video, and let's get into the book haul that I have. So this is going to be a very straightforward book haul. There's literally only 2 categories. We have YA fantasy and classics. YA fantasy is like nothing new, nobody's surprised, but there's actually a lot of classics that I have to talk about. I don't know why. The same thing happened last summer too, like towards the end of the summer. I was in such a big mood to read classics, and then it just stopped. Like I said, I think in one of my videos a couple weeks ago, I get in like really intense moods where I want to read classics, and then it can like change on a dime and I'm just over it. So I'm like kind of over it, but I don't mind buying classics that I'm not necessarily gonna read now because they're classics, so I could literally read them at any point in time in my life and it'll be okay. So we have some of those. I love the editions of them, and then we have some YA fantasy, which I'm really excited to show you. So yes, I've done enough talking. Let's get into the book haul. So first up, this is the book that I'm like the most excited about, and that is Hunting Prince Dracula by Carrie Maniscalco. Yes, I've read this book already, and I adore it so much. It's so good. But I read it from the library initially, and I've been looking, like scouring the internet for a good deal on a hardback of this, and I actually ended up buying it on Pango Books because they sent me like a $5 coupon, so I was like, this is my opportunity to finally buy this book. I don't think I'm going to buy the rest of the series just because I don't really love the rest of the series. It's really good, but I loved this book. This is my favorite one out of the series. It got a 5 out of 5 stars, and I had to have a physical copy of it, mainly because I also really like the cover art for this one specifically. So I'm just so glad that I have a physical copy of this because I will inevitably reread this at some point in my life. I'm so excited about it. And then next up, I've talked about these I feel like a couple of times, but I am so excited about these because I have acquired something I never thought I would acquire. And those are hardbacks of the original Shadow and Bone covers. These are gorgeous. I love, like love, the original cover art for the Shadow and Bone series. I don't know why they changed them. But these are just the superior covers, honestly. And the fact that I have them in hardback is like crazy because they are very, very expensive on eBay if you want to like buy hardbacks of them because they're out of print. So I actually ended up finding Ruin and Rising and Siege and Storm at my half price books one day, and I was like, that's crazy. Because these are selling for like 60 bucks a piece on eBay, but they had them for $10 at half price books. I literally still have the receipt and the stickers for them just because I was shocked. I was gobsmacked. I was screaming in the middle of half price books, and I'm still not over it, honestly. So they had the first two, and then obviously I had to complete the series, so I sold my paperbacks that I had of the original covers so I could get this beauty off of eBay. Sorry I'm getting like so excited and talking too much about these covers, but I love these covers, and the fact that I have hardcovers of them is amazing, and I'm so excited about it. So okay, so those are a couple of the YA fantasy books that I have to show you, and now I have my classics. So first up we have some Penguin Black Spines to talk about. I love the Penguin Black Spines. I have two Jane Austen books. First of all, we have Lady Susan, the Watsons, and Sanditon, which are a couple of shorter stories. And then I also picked up a Black Spine edition of Northanger Abbey. While I already have the Vintage Classics edition of Northanger Abbey, I really wanted to pick up the Black Spine so I could eventually reread it and annotate it. And also, I love the cover art for this one. Like, she's gorgeous. I love the picture that they chose for this one, and I feel like it's probably my favorite one that they have on a Black Spine. And then also at a thrift store, I found this edition of Little Women by Louisa May Alcott. I really don't have much to say about this one. It was like $2, so I was like, okay. Moving on. Next up I have some other editions of classics that I love, and they are the little black classics because they're just so small, and I love tiny books. Like, they're just so cute. So I decided to pick up three. First of all, we have Charles Dickens' To Be Read at Dusk. I believe these are like kind of scary stories. Or not scary. Like as scary as Victorian literature can get, you know what I'm saying? And I really like these because they all have like a quote from the book in the beginning of it. So I thought I could read those to you. This says, "The monstrous thought came into my mind as I perused the fixed eyes and the saturnine face. That was not a spirit." Oh damn it, I already messed it up. "The monstrous thought came into my mind as I perused the fixed eyes and the saturnine face." Saturnine? What? What does that word mean? This is me anytime I read a classic. Saturnine. Oh. It means of a person or their manner, slow or gloomy. What does saturnine mean? Maybe this is not a word. I'm not a lit major, don't come for me. Okay, let's try this again. "The monstrous thought came into my mind as I perused the fixed eyes and the saturnine face." That just feels so wrong. "That was a spirit, not a man." So we have like some ghost stories, I think. I feel like this would be really good for like November because I don't think it's scary enough that I want to prioritize reading it in October. This gives me November vibes, you know what I'm saying? Next up, I also picked up Only Dull People Are Brilliant at Breakfast by Oscar Wilde. And this says, "It would be unfair to expect other people to be as remarkable as oneself." Self-love, guys. And then we also have Come Close by Sappho. I've been wanting to pick up just like a physical copy of any of Sappho's work because I read a book from the library in March and I really enjoyed it. So I'm glad that I have this one that I can like, you know, annotate, highlight, whatever, reread it. It'll be a good time. Next up, this is, did I say I was most excited about Hunting Prince Dracula? I am excited about Hunting Prince Dracula, but I think I'm the most excited about this, and it is this unbelievably gorgeous copy of Jane Eyre by Charlotte Bronte. We just need a second to like look at it. I am obsessed with this cover. I love the colors. I love the art style so much. It's so cool. We have this on the back that's got French flaps and they have illustrations on them. I mean, come on now. They're so pretty. And I really wanted to read Jane Eyre, so when I saw that they had this edition of it, I had to pick it up because I have an edition like this of Dracula from the same illustrator. They're done by Ruben Toledo. I love this art style so much. There's one similar for Wuthering Heights as well, so once I read this, then I will allow myself to buy that, but I'm not gonna buy it and just like start amassing a collection of books that I haven't read. I guess that's already what I'm doing. Oh well, it's fine. Anyway, aside from me just like talking about how much I love these books, even though I do, also these are the Penguin Classics Deluxe editions, and they're not all in this cover style, but a couple of them are. And I love them. They have deckled edges and it's just so good. It's a thick one. I think it's gonna take me a while to get through, but if I have this gorgeous edition, I think that might, you know, inspire me to pick it up. There's Jane Eyre, and then the last one I have here is also a Penguin Classics Deluxe edition, but this is just a different cover style that they have, and that is Anna Karenina by Leo Tolstoy. I'm actually like 200 pages into this book right now. 214. The motivation to pick it up is dwindling, but I feel like this is just the kind of book that's gonna take me a long time to read, so that's okay. I really love the construction of this book. It's also got deckled edges. It's also got French flaps. I was 100% inspired by Throne of Pages, who read War and Peace earlier this year, and there's no way I'm gonna read War and Peace. But I kind of wanted to pick up a Russian classic, and I figured Anna Karenina might be one that I enjoy. And actually, I've really been liking it so far. It's very interesting, which is not necessarily what I was expecting. There's Anna Karenina. So that is the end of my book haul. Thank you so much to Ana Luisa again for partnering with me on this video. If you want to check out some of their pieces for yourself, again, you can use the link in the description and my code katieisreading10 for 10% off. So yeah, if you did enjoy this video, please let me know down below what the most recent book you have acquired is. Whether that be you bought it from the bookstore, you borrowed it from the library, you stole it. I'm not here to judge. Just let me know, and I will see you guys in my next video.